Guys, so I'm down here right now. I saw some of the cars rolling. I'm trying to get as much as I can. This is an awesome, awesome event. Even got the girls here. My wife's here too. Say hi, Kat.
Hi.
So we came down, and my dad's pushing the girls around right now, being the awesome grandpa he is. But there is a good bit of Supras here. I'm pretty impressed. It's awesome. So I'm going to try and get around to get a little bit of video of each one, and then try to do some interviews if possible. It's kind of hard, but I'm trying to get around to do as much as I can here. All right, guys, here I'm with Absolute Driven right now. Alex, very nice to meet you, man. First time meeting face to face.
Yes.
Awesome little company, awesome car, awesome company, and awesome car. Let's start with the company, kind of like what you guys do, and then let's talk about this beautiful Supra you have here too.
Well, mostly what we're doing right now is 2JZ stuff, mostly Mark IV Supra, A80 chassis stuff. We do in-house dyno tuning. I stock parts. I can get pretty much anything for anybody. In-house dyno jet. Kind of on the spot right now, so I'm probably...
So good. So like, but you specialize mostly in the 2JZ and the Supra platform, right? That's kind of your thing now. Now you said you've worked on other cars. But that's kind of what you're going towards, I would say
pretty
now.
Pretty much what I'm going towards now. I'm pretty much booked up on just Supra work now.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
With the company and stuff here, you guys not only just work on cars, but you actually sell parts too, correct?
Yeah. So I stock parts, Titan, PHR, you know, BC Precision. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I stock for these cars just to have on hand for my customers. Mostly they're for builds, but I do sell them to people who just call me up and ask for it. You know, some people do their own stuff, so we're here for whatever you need.
Where can they get a hold of you at? What for your business? What is your number? Where can they get a hold of you at? Do you have your website here?
The number's right here if you want to call the shop. Otherwise, I'm available all the time. I get back to people as quick as I can. I'm pretty much a one-man band, so I do a lot of times wind up having to just call people back, whether I'm on the dyno or something like that. But at Absolute Driven Performance on Instagram, post.
Click it right here, guys. I'll make it for you. Easy.
I post fairly regularly about Supra stuff.
Awesome, dude.
So otherwise, it's at Absolute Driven Performance on Facebook.
Awesome, man. That's awesome. Now, let's look at this beauty here, because this, I'll just show the guys here. As you talk, I'll just go ahead and just do a walk around. So let's go ahead and just talk here. I'll get you talking here. So tell us a little bit about the car, what it is, because this is an automatic, which I was shocked after doing my wife's. I'm just so used to everyone saying you shouldn't do an automatic, you need a manual. Explain to the people why this car is special, or at least it's pretty awesome in my opinion. So just kind of give a little rundown.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, brief history on the car is it was originally ordered from a dealership in California and shipped to Japan. So it's literally exported from the US to Japan, and then lived in Japan most of its life, came back by way of Canada, lived in Canada a little while, came back to North America, got imported down through Wisconsin, DMV. I bought it from the fourth owner who was in Florida.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. Now, when you bought it though, was it modified at all like it is now? Because this is pretty intense.
It was mostly stock. It had a very basic single turbo setup on it, but it was still running on the stock mass airflow,
okay,
stock
so
computer.
Very simple.
Very, very simple setup. Yep.
And now, what is the setup you have going on here now? Like, what is I guess kind of a lack of better words, but a nut to butt. What do you have going from the engine, the transmission, the rear end, the interior? Kind of like, what do you got going on in ECU?
So it's a pretty basic setup. The short blocks of Branger's Racing BRE 1000 short block, so it's diamond piston Manley rods, just stock mains with ARP studs, ARP head studs, GSC valves, springs, retainers with BC 272 cams and cam gears. It's got IGN 1A coil setup, Titan Motorsports upper plenum, Precision 7675 journal bearing on a Sound Performance F1 manifold with their 4-inch downpipe setup, twin Precision 46 wastegates, tile 50 mil blow-off valve, full ETS 6-inch core with intercooler plumbing kit, stage 4 ATF speed. Shout out to them for sure. They definitely hooked me up, but it's a stage 4. It's more than I'll probably ever need for this car, but the car makes about 1,000 horsepower. It runs VPX 85. I keep it in stock by the barrel.
That's awesome. What converter's in the car?
I've been back and forth on the converter. I was running a 3600 stall from ATF. Because the car doesn't make quite as much power as some of the other cars, I did switch it over to a induction performance FTI 4000 stall.
Okay.
Yeah, the magic, as they call it.
Yep, and I've heard the same thing. The 4000 stall is like the sweet spot for a street car. For a street car. If I could talk, it'd probably make it a little bit better. And I've heard it drives really well. I haven't yet to be in a car, and that's why I'm excited for my own. But this car is beautiful, guys. Obviously, you've already seen it as I walked around it. It is a beautiful car. Now, exhaust and everything else, and again, is the exhaust just some name brand, or is it some custom made, or what's on the car?
Yeah, so I TIG welded and made the whole 4-inch exhaust after. It's basically from the mid pipe, all the way back, just stainless TIG welded. It's just vibrant mandrel bends that I cut and made all into a full 4-inch setup.
Dude, the car is absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much again, brother. Again, guys,
no problem, man.
Check out down below here. Check out the business. Good dude, cool car. You guys know what to do. Check it out. All right, guys, we got another beautiful silver. Super here again, silver. Of course, the best color. Brother, thank you very much for doing the interview. I do appreciate it. Let's get a little rundown on the car, about yourself. And I know you said you've owned some other Supras. So let's kind of start where you came from, and then we'll talk about the car itself.
Well, I used to be into the Mustang scene, and then I ended up trading the Mustang for Mark III Supra, and then ever since then I've been bitten by the bug, so here we are.
I love the car, love everything about it. So kind of give a rundown on the build of this car. Give me a little background on it.
I bought the car in spring of 2019. It's a 97. It was originally an NA W58 car. Since then, I've changed the diff out. It's got a TT Auto 376 rear diff in it. It's got a solid one-piece drive shaft, AR5 transmission. The engine is a JDM TT 6-speed engine, wiring harness, ECU. I got SARD injectors. It's basically a street torque kit with a log manifold and Precision 6262 turbo.
It's a very clean car, man.
Thank you.
Now, how long have you owned this?
Since spring of 2019.
It's very clean. And now, when you bought it, what was all done to it when you bought it?
Absolutely nothing. It was completely stock wheels, stock radio, no tint, bone stock car.
Well, it's come a long way, man. Hey, I really appreciate your time, man. Thank you again. Can they follow you anywhere? Is there Instagram, Facebook they can follow you at?
Yeah, my Instagram is MK4 Super Rob.
Okay.
I turn every nut and bolt on this car myself. I do it all in my garage on jack stands. So
that's awesome. Jack stand king right there. That used to be my hashtag for using them. So keep at it, man.
Lift, but I don't have enough room in my garage, unfortunately.
Nah, dude. Jack stands are perfect. Thank you again, man. I appreciate talking to you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we've got another car here. Look at this. The Holy Grail RSP, and it is a hard top. Brother, hey, thank you very much for the interview. I appreciate it. So kind of give me your name, Instagram, and then kind of talk about how you got the car here.
My name's Josh. My Instagram is Hardtop RSP Supra. I bought the car in 2016 in the spring, and I already had another Supra, so I ended up parking this in the garage. It was painted matte black by the previous owner, so I just kept it in storage for a few years. And unfortunately, when my white one got wrecked in the spring of 2019, I got this one out of storage, and we just started going through it from front to rear. I did obviously the color change, built motor, went crazy with powder coating. I took the 6-speed drivetrain out of my white car. Also, most of the interior in this one I ended up moving over from my white Supra with the seat rails and also the rear section of the interior. It's on AEM Infinity 506. As far as horsepower numbers, pump gas, it's at 600 at the wheels. E85, just under 700. National Speed is who tuned it. It's a Borg-Warner S362 turbo, just journal bearing, keep it simple.
Beautiful. It's a very, I mean, it shouldn't say simple, it's very clean. I see you got PHR spalt
fans, yeah.
Yep.
I got the belly pan too. I forgot the guy. He's a local Supra in the community that sells those. He makes.
Oh yeah. So Dual Design.
There you go. That's the gentleman. Yeah.
Very cool guy. I've got the new ones at my house right now that finishes off, so it goes up around the bumper.
Yeah, I got the same one in here. I bought the entire kit.
Very cool.
And he told me to send him pics, so now we've got them. I apologize. I forgot to send him pics.
There you go.
I got it installed.
He's a very nice dude.
He's a super nice guy.
He's making yeah.
Very communicative, very polite. Like any questions I ever had, he answered them pretty quick. And no, it was really good. Good experience.
Good dude. I just absolutely love this color. Now, how long has it been painted?
I got it painted by a gentleman named Kyle Fiaschetti. He lives in New Bern, North Carolina. He paints on the side. He's got a garage in his backyard. His Facebook page is called Kyle's Paint Shop. I also kept my Racing Hard M5s from my old Supra.
That's so OG, and I love it.
Wheels. I've been asked a bunch of times to sell them. I can't do it. And then I ended up going with the 2012 Jeep SRT8 Brembo kit from Peter Kopp, and I'm really happy with it. I mean, the price I got it for, you can't beat it for the money. You cannot beat it.
Nope. And they stopped insanely well.
Yeah.
Driving my buddy Tony at Stan Seger Media.
Yeah.
Driving his car and I hit his brakes. I'm like, oh, it'll throw you through the dash.
They're great.
Yeah.
I ended up just doing the fronts. I didn't want to do the rears. I was like, no need.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
I love the car, man. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about or anything else we missed here?
No, thank you. I'm all set.
Dude, awesome. Hey, thank you very much, brother.
So much. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
No, this event has been, guys, check this out. This is the last person I get to interview today. Check this out. Look at all the cars here. They had burgers here. They got a little food truck down here, but look at all these Supras. Again, we're in Myrtle Beach right now, and this is an awesome event, man. Again, thank you again, brother. I appreciate the interview.
No, thank you so much.
All right, guys, so that's going to be it for this. This is a pretty awesome event. I got to roll out here because of the kiddos. But I got some interviews. I got to see some of the cars. This is a very awesome event. Next year, I'm definitely bringing the car and try to do a little bit more. Definitely a hike to get down here, 8 hours, but I think it'll be worth it. Kind of be a test of the car, too, to see how well it does. Make sure the AC and everything works because it is hot. So yeah, very pumped about this event. Talk about it a little bit more once I get back home here, but very cool. Again, thank you everyone to let me come to this. The guys who put this on did a very good job. They had food, entertainment, and if it was just myself, probably gonna spend here all day and night.